California isn't just a state, it's a whole mood. From sun-kissed beaches to charming hillside towns, this golden paradise is packed with cities so beautiful, they feel unreal. But which ones are the absolute best to live in? Are you dreaming of ocean views, cozy cottages, or vibrant city life with a splash of glam? In today's countdown, we're diving into the 10 most breathtaking cities in California where beauty meets quality of life. Which one would you pack your bags for? Stick around. You might just discover your perfect slice of paradise hiding in plain sight. Let's get into it. Number 10. Malibu. Living in Malibu is like living inside a high-definition screensaver. It's that unreal. With 27 miles of stunning Pacific coastline, Malibu is where A-listers go to hide and locals get front-row seats to the best sunsets on Earth because Malibu's beauty definitely comes with a price tag. The median home price is over $3.3 million, and beachfront properties? Those can easily top $10 million. Even rentals aren't cheap, averaging around $8,000 a month for a modest two-bedroom near the water. But you're not just paying for a house, you're buying into a lifestyle. The population here is small, just over 10,400 residents, which gives it an exclusive, tucked-away vibe. The cost of living is a whopping 180% higher than the national average, with groceries about 25% more expensive, gas prices often hovering $1.50 above the California average, and dining out averaging $60 to $100 per person at mid-tier spots. But what you get in return? Total serenity, fresh ocean air, and A-plus vibes. Malibu also ranks high on quality of life. You've got access to top-rated schools like Malibu High School, ranked in the top 5% of California public schools, scenic hiking trails in the Santa Monica Mountains, and some of the cleanest beaches in Southern California. Plus, the crime rate here is 35% lower than the national average, so it's not just beautiful, it's safe too. And the weather? It's perfect. With an average temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, you can go paddleboarding in January and watch dolphins cruise by in June. If you're the kind of person who thrives on nature, peace, and a touch of Hollywood sparkle, Malibu will spoil you rotten. It's not just a place, it's a lifestyle most people only dream of. Number 9. Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is like that super chill friend who surfs in the morning, debates climate change over vegan tacos at lunch, and hikes among redwoods by sunset. It's got that quirky, laid-back vibe that somehow feels both relaxed and electric at the same time. Home to just over 62,000 residents, Santa Cruz combines small-town charm with an active, youthful pulse. Thanks in large part to the University of California, Santa Cruz, which enrolls around 19,000 students and keeps the energy buzzing. Let's talk money. The median home price here is around $1.2 million, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment averages $2,700 per month. Definitely not the cheapest, but you're paying for oceanfront magic. The cost of living is 81% above the national average, with groceries 20% more expensive, and gas often sitting at $5.50 plus per gallon. But here's what makes it all worth it. You get access to some of California's best surf at Steamer Lane, jaw-dropping views from West Cliff Drive, and the iconic Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk that's been bringing joy since 1907. Quality of life? Off the charts. Santa Cruz ranks high for sustainability, outdoor access, and air quality. And with over 14 city parks and numerous trails in the nearby redwood forests, it's a paradise for nature lovers. Crime is moderate but lower in family-friendly areas like Seabright and Aptos. Plus, you're less than an hour from Silicon Valley if you need to make a city dash. With a mix of hippie spirit, high IQ, and heavy beach vibes, Santa Cruz is where surfers and scientists live side by side. If you love bonfires, farmers markets, live music, and cliffside sunsets, Santa Cruz will steal your heart and never give it back. Number 8. Newport Beach. Newport Beach is Southern California's definition of polished paradise. Imagine cruising through the harbor in a Duffy boat with a glass of wine, passing multi-million-dollar homes while the sun melts into the Pacific. That's Newport Beach life. With a population of around 85,000, this coastal gem in Orange County is known for its affluence, pristine beaches, and absolutely flawless weather, Average highs hover around 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and rain is a rare guest. Now, brace yourself. The median home price in Newport Beach is $3.2 million, and renting a two-bedroom apartment averages $4,500 per month. The cost of living is 148% above the national average. But you get what you pay for. Impeccable public safety, high-end shopping at Fashion Island, and access to private beaches and elite golf courses. The public schools are excellent, and Corona Del Mar High consistently ranks among the top high schools in California. The vibe here is beachy but bougie. Locals hit up Balboa Island for frozen bananas, kayak around the harbor, or catch waves at The Wedge, one of the most powerful surf breaks in the US. And the job market? While Newport Beach is more of a live and enjoy destination than a career launching hub, its proximity to Irvine, 15 minutes away, makes commuting easy to Fortune 500 companies and tech firms. Newport Beach also has surprisingly strong community roots. Annual events like the Christmas Boat Parade, held since 1908, keep the town feeling festive and connected. Plus, with 10 miles of coastline, a 21-square-mile harbor, and over 4,300 boats docked, it's a nautical wonderland. If you're dreaming of luxury without the rush, Newport Beach is pure California perfection. It's beautiful, beachy, and blissfully balanced. Number 7. Laguna Beach. Laguna Beach is like stepping into a watercolor painting, except it's real, and you can live in it. This seaside town of just over 22,000 people is a jewel of Orange County, best known for its dramatic cliffs, artist colonies, and secret coves. It's got personality, edge, and elegance all wrapped into one ridiculously scenic package. You'll find tide pools one minute and art galleries the next, because creativity is everywhere here. The median home price in Laguna Beach is around $2.9 million, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment floats near $3,800 per month. That puts the cost of living at nearly 120% higher than the national average. But what do you get? Access to over 30 beaches and coves, award-winning restaurants, and that iconic Mediterranean climate. Sunny and 70 degrees Fahrenheit nearly all year. Laguna isn't just a beach, it's a lifestyle. Locals walk their dogs through Heisler Park, catch outdoor concerts in the canyon, or browse the Sawdust Art Festival, which has been celebrating local creativity since 1966. It also boasts one of the most eco-conscious communities in California, with a strong push toward sustainability and land preservation. Public schools like Laguna Beach High School rank in the top 10% statewide, and crime rates are low compared to neighboring coastal towns. While there's a high percentage of retirees, the town also attracts remote professionals and artists who don't need to commute daily. What really makes Laguna Beach special is its soul. It's not just beautiful, it's emotionally beautiful. With stunning sunsets, romantic hideaways, and a community that actually loves where they live, Laguna Beach offers a daily dose of magic. If you crave coastal beauty with an artistic twist, Laguna will capture your heart and never let it go. Number 6. Pasadena. Pasadena is like that sophisticated friend who drinks matcha lattes, reads classic novels, and has a museum membership card in their wallet. This city, nestled just 11 miles northeast of downtown Los Angeles, is a perfect mix of old-world charm and modern edge. With a population of around 138,700, it's big enough to offer urban perks but small enough to feel cozy. Think leafy neighborhoods, grand craftsman homes, and tree-lined streets that feel like a movie set. Now, let's talk cost. The median home price in Pasadena is about $1.2 million, while rent for a two-bedroom averages $3,200 per month. The cost of living is about 78% higher than the national average, but residents say it's worth every dollar. Why? Because Pasadena checks every lifestyle box. It's home to the California Institute of Technology, Caltech, ranked among the top 10 universities in the world, plus institutions like the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, making it a magnet for brainy folks. Culturally, it's a powerhouse. From the iconic Rose Parade and Rose Bowl Stadium to the Norton Simon Museum and the Gamble House, there's always something going on. Public transportation is excellent, thanks to the Metro Gold Line, and you're just 25 minutes from downtown LA on a good traffic day. Quality of life here is sky high. You've got over 30 parks, highly rated schools, and walkable shopping districts like Old Pasadena. Crime rates are relatively low, and healthcare access is excellent, with Huntington Hospital ranked among the top in the state. Pasadena gives you all the sophistication of Los Angeles with none of the chaos. It's where history meets innovation, and every day feels like a blend of the past and the future. If you want brains, beauty, and a refined SoCal lifestyle, Pasadena's your perfect match. Number 5. Carmel-by-the-Sea. Carmel-by-the-Sea is that magical, fairy tale-like town that feels like it was plucked straight from a storybook. Cobblestone streets, whimsical cottages, secret gardens. It's not just charming, it's enchanted. With a population of just under 3,300, Carmel is one of California's smallest cities, but don't let its size fool you. This seaside village is bursting with character, natural beauty, and a rich cultural soul. Let's get real. Living here isn't cheap. The median home price hovers around $2.6 million, and monthly rent for a modest one-bedroom can run close to $3,000 a month. The cost of living is roughly 115% above the national average, but what you get in return is pure magic. Imagine living where every house looks like a tiny European inn, and the beach is just a 5-minute walk away, where you can sip wine while watching the sunset over white sands and the turquoise Pacific. Carmel has a unique twist. There are no street addresses, neon signs, or chain restaurants allowed. Yep, the town banned them to preserve its old-world charm. Instead, directions go like, turn left at the bakery, then it's the house with the blue door. How cute is that? Art is everywhere here, with over 100 galleries, the Carmel Art Festival, and the world-famous Carmel Bach Festival. Schools are highly rated, and the crime rate is incredibly low, nearly 40% below the national average. It's a haven for retirees, writers, and creatives who want peace, beauty, and inspiration. Plus, you're just a few minutes from Big Sur, the scenic 17-mile drive, and world-class golf courses in Pebble Beach. Carmel-by-the-Sea isn't just a place, it's an experience. If you've ever dreamed of living in a storybook with a beach in the backyard, this might just be your happily ever after. Number 4. Sausalito. Sausalito feels like a slice of the French Riviera tucked right into Northern California. Just across the Golden Gate Bridge from San Francisco, this postcard-perfect town of just 7,000 residents has become a haven for artists, writers, retirees, and anyone chasing a peaceful life with front-row views of the bay. It's charming, colorful, and effortlessly chic. Think hillside homes with terracotta roofs, waterfront cafes, and sailboats bobbing in the marina. Now, about that price tag. The median home price in Sausalito is around $1.8 million, and rent for a cozy one-bedroom averages $3,500 per month. The cost of living sits at 120% above the national average, but what you're getting is pure serenity, jaw-dropping scenery, and small-town soul with world-class proximity. This is a walking town where locals greet each other by name at the farmers market, and art studios are as common as coffee shops. Fun fact, Sausalito has more than 400 houseboats floating along its shore, a legacy of the post-WUFI artist communities that settled here. That floating neighborhood is still thriving today, adding to the town's unique charm. Despite being a short ferry ride or 10-minute drive from a bustling San Francisco, Sausalito feels like another world entirely. The air is fresher, the pace is slower, and stress just seems to evaporate. Plus, the crime rate is low, and the community is close-knit, making it perfect for those craving peace and beauty. Outdoor life is big here. Think kayaking, paddleboarding, biking the marine headlands, or just sipping espresso at a waterfront cafe with views of Alcatraz and the Golden Gate. With mild temperatures year-round averaging around 67 degrees Fahrenheit, every day feels like vacation. If your dream is to live in a romantic, artsy coastal village where time slows down and every corner looks like a painting, Sausalito might just be your perfect little escape. Number 3. San Francisco. San Francisco isn't just a city, it's a mood, a movement, and a masterpiece all in one. With its famous fog, nicknamed Carl, colorful Victorian houses, and that iconic Golden Gate Bridge stretching across the bay like a piece of red art. San Francisco is one of the most beautiful and unique places you could ever call home. Home to about 805,000 people, it's a patchwork of cultures, tech dreams, and artistic energy. Of course, beauty comes at a cost. The median home price here is around $1.4 million. An average rent for a one-bedroom sits at $3,200 per month. The cost of living is a jaw-dropping 94% above the national average, but San Francisco offers something few cities can: a lifestyle packed with nature, history, and innovation, all in one square 49-mile city. From riding cable cars through Nob Hill to exploring the murals of the Mission District or hiking in the Presidio, with views of the bay, San Francisco feels like 10 cities rolled into one. The weather's mild year-round, averaging 58 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, with ocean breezes and that signature fog to keep things cool. It's also a food lover's dream. With over 4,500 restaurants, from Michelin-starred giants to hole-in-the-wall taquerias, your taste buds are never bored. The city is highly walkable, has a decent public transit system, hello, BART and Muni, and is surprisingly close to outdoor escapes like Muir Woods or Napa Valley. And despite its hustle, San Francisco still has soul. Neighborhoods like Haight-Ashbury, Chinatown, and North Beach carry rich history, while tech giants like Salesforce and Airbnb call it home. It's the perfect blend of past, present, and future. If you crave culture, coastlines, and constant surprises, San Francisco's Golden Hills are calling your name. Number 2. San Diego. San Diego is that effortlessly cool cousin who always shows up in flip-flops, knows the best taco spots, and somehow never seems stressed. With 1.39 million residents, it's California's second-largest city, but it sure doesn't feel like it. Nicknamed America's finest city, San Diego delivers 70 miles of pristine coastline, near-perfect weather, and a vibe that's chill, sunny, and unapologetically beachy. Let's break it down. The median home price here is around $930,000, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment averages $2,650 per month. The cost of living is roughly 44% above the national average, but residents get a lot in return. Stunning beaches, top-rated schools, low crime in many neighborhoods, and a booming job market. In fact, the tech, biotech, and military sectors are booming, and San Diego's unemployment rate sits below 4%, well under the national average. What makes it extra special? It's not just the surf-friendly beaches like La Jolla and Pacific Beach, it's the diversity. Whether you're exploring Balboa Park's 17 museums, enjoying authentic Mexican food in Old Town, or paddleboarding around Mission Bay, San Diego is always full of flavor. Weather-wise, it's heaven on earth. With average daily temperatures around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, no snow, and more than 266 sunny days per year, outdoor living is a way of life. And speaking of outdoor perks, San Diego has over 340 parks, including the world-famous San Diego Zoo and Torrey Pines State Natural Reserve. Education and healthcare are top-tier too. UC San Diego ranks in the top 20 public universities nationwide, and hospitals like Scripps and Sharp are nationally recognized. Add in the laid-back vibe, craft beer scene, and waterfront sunsets, you've got one of the most livable and lovable cities in California. San Diego doesn't just give you a beautiful place to live, it gives you a reason to smile every single day. Number 1. Santa Barbara. If California had a crown, Santa Barbara would be the sparkling gem right in the center. Known as the American Riviera, this coastal masterpiece combines Spanish architecture, red-tiled roofs, and palm-lined beaches into one jaw-dropping cityscape. With just over 88,000 residents, it's the perfect size, not too big, not too small, just right for living that relaxed, luxurious California dream. The median home price in Santa Barbara is about $1.6 million, and a one-bedroom rental averages $3,100 per month. The cost of living is around 70% higher than the national average, but residents say it's a small price to pay for waking up to ocean breezes and mountain views. Plus, the climate is pure perfection. 300 sunny days a year, average temperatures of 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and barely any humidity. You'll forget what winter feels like. Santa Barbara isn't just about looks, it's smart too. The city boasts top-tier schools, including UC Santa Barbara, which ranks among the top 35 public universities in the nation. The public school system is also strong, and healthcare is stellar, with cottage health consistently rated among California's best. But what really makes Santa Barbara shine is its balance. You can spend the morning paddleboarding in the Pacific, enjoy lunch at a downtown cafe with farm-to-table flair, and spend your afternoon wine tasting in the nearby Santa Ynez Valley. Don't forget the cultural scene. The Santa Barbara Bowl hosts big-name concerts, while museums, galleries, and festivals keep things lively year-round. Add in a super low crime rate, 38% below the national average, and endless trails in the Santa Ynez Mountains, you've got a safe, scenic, and soulful place to call home. Santa Barbara isn't just the most beautiful city in California. It might be the happiest place to live too.